What's up, guys? Dave here again, JDH Reptiles. Another clutch update, 4 animals. This could be a really fun one because this is a gene that I love so much. And I'm going to get to show you the differences between a couple animals here. This is clutch, 19. Okay. So the pairing on this was, what was it? It was a Coral Glow Super Butter Male. So that's a all-white snake, blue-eyed leucistic. When I produced it, I knew it was a Coral Glow because it was a male and it came from a male maker. This is like his 3rd or 4th clutch. Obviously, I was correct because you can't tell he's a banana or a Coral Glow. He looks like a bell, a big blue-eyed bell. The female of this clutch was a cinnamon Lorry. Cinnamon and Lorry are allelic, so everything has to be cinnamon or Lorry. Can't have both. Everything has to have butter in it because the male was a super butter. And any males we get will be Coral Glows. Any females would be non-Coral Glows. Well, looky here. We have 4 Coral Glows. And when I cut this clutch, if you guys go back and look, I couldn't tell in the egg. I thought I missed a Coral Glow, which is what I wanted. I was kind of bummed. And now I look here after they come out and I realize, holy shit, they're all Coral Glows. So I'm super excited. We're going to keep 1 animal, I believe, not 2. But I can tell you right now what's going to be available. They'll obviously go to our Patreon first. So if you're not part of our Patreon, use the link down below and get signed up. That way not only do you get first pick of our animals that are available, but you get discounts and everything else. So we're going to start with this. This is a split 2 and 2. So again, everything is butter. Everything's Coral Glow. We have 2 Coral Glow Lorry butters, 2 Coral Glow cinnamon butters. So I'm going to show you how you could tell the difference between cinnamon and Lorry when they're next to each other. Now, first off, I'm sure you can tell the pattern's a lot busier. Okay, the Lorry, much busier pattern. The cinnamon, more cinnamon and butter. This is basically a lithium. The alien heads are a lot more separated. You know, some will combine together, but they don't have the eyebrows. They're not jagged like this. It's just a totally different animal. This one's going to be a lot darker typically. I do have the contrast turned up quite a bit, but they're still bright, don't get me wrong, but even with the contrast turned up, you could see a difference. Much more of a black back on this one. There's more dotting and striping on the dorsal. The animal is just lighter on this side than on this side. Here's the big thing to tell. Okay, so really quick, I want to show you this single gene Lorry here. So Lorry, okay, dark animal. Unfortunately, I don't have a cinnamon right now. I usually sell all the cinnamons because we work black pastel, so we typically don't keep our cinnamon stuff. And when I got cinnamon and Lorries, I'm always trying to make Lorries. But one thing I can show you on this animal, dark, black, bold outlines around the eye stripes. Same thing with the alien head, you get some dark, black, bold lines, but especially on the eye stripes. Okay, guys? That is the biggest thing you're looking for if you're producing Lorries and cinnamons. And even with light animals like this, I'm going to show you this one, okay? This is the Lorry. See if I get the camera to focus. Focus. There we go. You see that grayish outline around the alien head? Or sorry, around the eyebrow? Look at that. I mean, it's light because the animal's light, but you can see that grayish border around it. Watch this. You grab a cinnamon. No border at all. That eyebrow just fades right into the head. And that's on both of them. So it's not just like one. Same thing here. See if I can get it to focus again. There we go. See how light it is? And I'm going to grab the other Lorry. You can see it right there. Look at that border. So even in light combos, if you're getting them side by side, that's what you're going to notice. let me pull out this other. I do have a lithium hypo we produced. Okay, so this is a big female. She should be breeding this year. See if I can get her to show her eyes. Such a pretty one. If you could see there, no black border. Just a light eyebrow. It almost disappears. Okay, so that's one of the things you're looking for with cinnamons and Lorries and the differences. So yeah, guys, so that's one of the things you're looking for. Another big thing is the blackback. Okay, this pairing produced some really good blackbacks. Not saying they won't have some dotting, they can from time to time, but if you look at the cinnamons, they have a dorsal pattern, a really decent dorsal pattern. Okay, so that's one thing you're going to notice. If you go back to our single gene Lorry here, look at the pattern. Nice solid black back. Couple little spots here, there. Little stripe at the very end of the tail, but the rest of the animal, solid black back. So again, the 2 cinnamons are going to be available. That I know for sure. Just haven't decided if I'm going to keep one or both of the Lorries. I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep one because I don't need 2 of them. They're all males. I just haven't decided which one yet. So for me, it's real simple. I'm going to offer them all food here in about a week. And the one that takes off the best will be the one I'll keep. Obviously, none of these animals will leave until they're all eating and eating well. But I look for, obviously, super active feeders. I love my animals to be hungry. I want them to feed. We don't overfeed here. We don't feed super large meals. So I want to make sure that when it's time to eat, they all eat. Because that's where we help with our animals growing, is by making sure they get a meal every week. So if they both take off, then I'm just going to break them down, look at the pattern, and decide which one I like the best. So it'll be probably a couple weeks. But if our Patreon doesn't take them, then you'll see them up on Morph Market. So use the link down below to our Morph Market page. Follow that page. Check on it at least weekly. And you'll see some updates once we start putting animals in. I try and add animals weekly. You know, they get fed, they get some meals. I reweigh them. I take some new pictures, and I put them up. I'm pretty good at putting them up at least once a week. But if there's anything you see in any of these videos that you want, as I always say, send me a message. Find me on Facebook or Instagram. Email me. Leave a message down below, whatever. Let me know. I will put you on my short list. And the moment these animals are available, I always go to that list first and reach out to the people who have requested certain animals. Whether it be, I want a Lorry animal, I want a tri-stripe, I want a het this or a het that. I always reach out to those people first after the Patreon members get a look. Before I even go on Morph Market, I reach out and say, hey, I have X animals available. Do you want to pick one up? Here's what your price will be. So if you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, guys, today's the end of this video. Let's see, I have another update probably by tomorrow. I got one animal. It's kind of small. I don't know if it's going to shed or not, but I want to give it another day or two before I do the clutch update. So we'll see. But I should have at least 1, 2, probably 3 more updates this week. I'm going to start trying to catch up. I've got a lot of backlog videos I've done. And maybe I'll put out a couple this weekend, which I typically don't do. But maybe I'll put a couple out this weekend for you guys. So that's going to be it. Thanks again. We appreciate your support. Make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Reach out to me with any questions. And we'll see you again on the next video.